Welcome to Lora Loves Life. I wanted to talk today about a company that I love but cannot necessarily afford occasionally. It kind of depends. But the company that I want to talk about is Johnny Was. Beautiful clothing, not for everybody. Very bohemian style, which is what I've always thought that I was. A lot of the jewelry that I make it has a bohemian feel to it. So the Johnny Was clothing kind of fits with that. Actually, this catalog, my sister gave it to me. It was back in February, and I haven't received another catalog yet. I'll have to ask her if I can have another one of her catalogs. But I mean, the clothing is just so beautiful and kind of has a vintage quality to it. Just beautiful, beautiful things, beautiful blouses. The blouses are my favorite. The kimonos are lovely. Just, you know, just neat, neat things. And coats, gorgeous coats. So anyway, I have only 4 Johnny Was things, and this is one of them. And this was a gift given to me by my sister. I don't even know. It might have been for my birthday last year. I'm not sure. I don't think it was for Christmas. I think it was a birthday gift. But anyway, the embroidery on Johnny Was is just magnificent. And it's always just the most beautiful, beautiful quality. And just unique, unusual, different, and just something that I really, really enjoy. But like I said, the pieces are pretty expensive. Not much of anything is less than $200. Sometimes the t-shirts will be in the $119 range, but the blouses and the kimonos, they're going to be $200 and above. And the jackets and the coats, we're talking $400 to $600. So it's a dream brand for me, and not something that I don't have a lot of, but what I do have, I'm proud of it and I really enjoy it. So I wanted to do a video that showed these pieces and also show you and tell you about a company where you can get Johnny Was at a little bit more of a reduced price. And that company is called Ruelala, and I will put that on the screen to show you what it looks like. I have been a member of Ruelala for years and years. I don't know when the company came about. I will try to look and see that. But you do have to have an account. You have to have a password and all that to use the site, to even look on the site, which is kind of a disadvantage, and yet you sort of understand why they do that. Johnny Was is something that I like to look at on the site when it becomes available. And they have a lot of designer choices that come up occasionally, and they rotate those. You can even get designer purses, Chanel, Louis Vuitton, Gucci, not full price, but gently loved handbags that were, you know, a bag might have cost $3,000-$4,000. You might be able to get it secondhand, gently loved on Ruelala for a little over $1,000, and sometimes less. I've seen some of the bags from Louis Vuitton be like $800, $900. But not going to do that, not yet. But for Johnny Was, and I've also purchased Pandora jewelry from Ruelala. I have purchased luggage. So forgive my disaster of a closet. This is where I keep my Christmas ornaments and decorations and Halloween decorations, which I have out right now. And then I also store blankets and bedding for future changes. But what I wanted to show was the luggage that I ordered, and It's by a brand called Gabbiano, I believe is how you would say it. And this is the large case that I have I slid into the closet. And actually my daughter has the medium-sized one, and then the smaller one is inside this one. But it is the best luggage. And of course I ordered this from Ruelala. I think it was about 3 years ago, and it has held up very, very well. I really, really like it. Now, I'm not going to take time to show the inside because you can go to a packing video that I have where you will see the inside of it. But it is just great luggage, and I would highly recommend Gabbiano. Gabbiano I got from Ruelala. Love it. It has been great. I have purchased sheets, towels, perfume. I mean, it's just, they have everything, you know. You just have to go on the site and look. So that's what we're gonna do today, is look at some Johnny Was clothing and then go on the site and see what is available. So I wanted to show you this. Now the undershirt that I have, or the tee that I have underneath, came from Anthropologie. It's just a little easy t-shirt, see-through kind of. So that's why I like to use a kimono to wear with it. And then some of the other items that I have, I just brought them in here to show. This is a Johnny Was that came from Sundance several years ago. And it's just a silk tee. It is very see-through, so I usually have to wear some sort of tank or some sort of under thing to go with it. This one happened to be a large. Sometimes it's difficult to know what size to get in Johnny Was because the sizes vary a lot. This one is a large, and it is super oversized and just great for summer. Very, very light, very comfortable. It has some embroidery along the back of the neckline as well, and on the sleeve there's a little ribbon embroidery. But the embroidery is the big thing of Johnny Was. Just gorgeous, gorgeous things. And this one I purchased myself several years ago. It did cost over $100, and I got it from Sundance, not from the company. And if you go on the Sundance website, you're also going to see a lot of Johnny Was pieces. Just look them up and see how gorgeous they are. So that's that one from Sundance. And then this is something that my sister bought me last autumn, or last winter, I should say. It is a velvet shirt, and I believe extra large. I even still have the tag on it. I haven't even worn it yet. Gorgeous, gorgeous tunic length. Great to wear with skinny jeans. Beautiful, beautiful bishop sleeves with a split in it. The split neck is gorgeous with a button closure. I mean, even the tag of Johnny Was is just incredibly cute. But this one does not have any embroidery. It's just a beautiful print, that velvet print. And this is dry clean only, which is not something that I get very much of. I do not like to dry clean, but it'll be okay. And it would be worth it with such a beautiful piece. And then another one that my niece gave me, not this summer, but last summer, is a kimono with the gorgeous embroidery down the front. Beautiful silk printed fabric, bell sleeves. Don't know if you call that bishop sleeves, I think maybe. And the neat thing about this one is that it is reversible. It is a nice long tunic length. Here's what it looks like in the back. Just, the print is just overwhelmingly beautiful. Now, what did I pair with it underneath? Probably not something that everybody would do, but I had a jcrew lavender t-shirt, and there is a lot of lavender in this print, so I thought that would look really cute with this. And then for the reverse side, to go on the other side, it is butterflies, which is, as you know, maybe by now, being on my channel, I adore butterflies. And I don't know, it's just, every time I see Johnny Was clothing, I just melt because they are so, so gorgeous. Okay, so here's the reverse side with the butterfly and the florals, and the back. Just outstandingly beautiful. And the brocade embroidered piece that goes around the kimono, just fantastic. Okay, so that is Johnny Was, and I will keep this on while I'm talking about it. And we're gonna go to my laptop and discover Ruelala. And here it is from a distance. Just one of my favorite kimonos. It is very warm, and so I think it's great for early spring, but also into the autumn season when it starts to get a little bit chilly. I think you could wear it, I don't know, 3 seasons maybe, even a summer cool day. It would be absolutely beautiful. And I'm so proud of my Johnny Was pieces and what they have given me. Now, Johnny Was not only makes clothing, but they have blankets. Blankets, which my sister also gifted me last Christmas. And it comes in this little pouch and a drawstring type pouch. And I'm just gonna go ahead and take it out because I did take it out when she gave it to me. Got it all washed up. It washes beautifully in the washing machine. I love the fact that you can tote this with you on a trip or wherever you want to go. Okay, so here is the blanket. I don't even know if I can show you the entire thing. It's very, very large. I mean, seriously, you could almost use this as a coverlet on a bed if you love all this patterning. And then the other side, it's reversible. Here's the other side of it. And of course it's blue, my favorite color, which my sister knew. So proud of my beautiful Johnny Was blanket. And it's just unbelievably soft and gorgeous. Now, my niece also gifted me something at Christmas that I would have never dreamed Johnny Was would have, but she lives in Dallas, so she has access to the stores, the Johnny Was store, which I don't ever get to see unless I go somewhere like a big city. And this is a yoga mat. And I do Pilates and some exercises in the winter when I can't get outside and do my 2-mile walk. I have not used it yet, which I am sorry to say and embarrassed to say, because I've been able to walk. But when it comes to the time of year when you just can't get outside, this is going to be great. And the yoga mat also comes with this little string that you can carry it around with. And of course that just comes off like so. And then the yoga mat itself rolls out into this beautiful butterfly display, and it matches, believe it or not, my kimono that she brought me. So I just feel so special. It's just so fun to have things unique and different and special, and a family who loves you and spoils you terribly with these gorgeous items. But I mean, the yoga mat is, even to me, almost extra long. But I mean, just look at this. What fun is that going to be, getting this out and doing my Pilates in the winter? It's going to be so great. So those are some Johnny Was things. There are many more items if you go to the website and just peruse, just look and see what Johnny Was has to offer. It's just so much fun. It is a few days later, and I was going to continue on with my Ruelala review. I wanted to wait until my box came in that I had ordered for gifts before I finished up my video. So the box came in yesterday, and so that's why I look different, and I have on something different, and my hair looks different because I got a haircut over the weekend. So much better, feels better, not quite so shaggy. And so here we go. So this is what the box looks like when it comes in. It has Ruelala all over it. And like I said, I showed my 4 Johnny Was gifts and purchases that I love so much. And my sister and my niece love Johnny Was so much, and Ruelala occasionally offers Johnny Was at a very discounted price, up to, not always, but up to 70% off. So I'm going to get into the box, and I ordered, I believe it was a jacket and a sweatshirt, and I'm going to see if I'm happy with these as gifts. I'm sure I will be. I have ordered many things from Ruelala in the past, including UGG boots that I absolutely adore and will show. Oh my, yes, this is good. So here's how it comes when it is packaged. Nothing super fancy, but everything is in nice plastic to keep it protected. Let's see, we get a receipt of what I had ordered. We get various things, which I wouldn't be interested in because I do not drink alcohol, so wouldn't be interested in the wine. You get some gift cards, like to, this is Factor, I guess. It's a food service, up to $150 off. I mean, they're going to give you some different coupons if you're interested in those things. So here is the first Johnny Was piece. This is the sweatshirt, and even though this is a gift, I want to make sure that it fits correctly. All of us are around the same size. I might be a little bit larger, or I shouldn't say a little bit, I am larger than my niece and my sister, but I want to make sure that it fits well before I wrap it as a gift. Now, which one am I going to give this to? I actually haven't decided. I don't know if I want to give the sweatshirt to my sister or my niece, and vice versa, the jacket, because I love them both, and I think both of them would look very, very nice on either person. So here's the sweatshirt. Now I'll stand up and show you. As I had said before, Johnny Was this heavily, heavily embroidered, and this is on a camo type print, sort of muted gray colors, which will look good on either one of them, and then a floral display with a sun and a moon. I don't know, I just think it's really, really cute. And then the tag on Johnny Was even is embroidered also. I mean, the tag itself is a work of art, and then you get your Johnny Was tag, and it always has this little let me get the assistance of my readers. And the sweatshirt was called Lisa, L-I-S-S-A, 3/4 sleeve sweatshirt. It's in an extra large color INC, and $190 is what it retailed for. So the price that I paid for it was, I'm just guessing, I think it was around $119. So that gives you a pretty good savings from the original price. And then let's check out the jacket. Hot jacket, and I thought it was really pretty. Such a lovely color of blue. And this is how it looks full length. It is a zipper style. It has, this is also an extra large. Call Me celebrates the path towards balance, where high energy meets quiet contemplation, movement meets meditation, consciously crafted for mind, body, and the earth. So it's kind of a astrological look to it, but a quilted jacket for outerwear experiences. So I think these will be really pretty, and we will give them a try and see what they look like on. Like I said, I want to try them on before I wrap them as a gift. Here's the sweatshirt. I think it is very cute, pretty oversized. The 3/4 sleeves I think will be just fine. There is no decoration on the back, so just the front has the embroidery. But I think either one of my sweet relatives will enjoy this sweatshirt. By the way, the sweatshirt had pockets, which is very unusual, I think, for a sweatshirt, so that's another added bonus. Here is the jacket. I also think it is quite generous. I think it will be very comfortable. There are snap pockets here and then side pockets here. This is the way it looks in the back. The side has a slight dip to it. I don't know if you can see that or not. Just a little dip, which I think kind of gives an added, I don't know, just sort of a neatness to the jacket. Very comfortable, nice and roomy. She could wear it, you know, something underneath it, or just by itself, maybe with some type of scarf. I don't know. I think it's very comfortable. I think it's really beautiful, and I think also either one of them would enjoy it. So that is the things that I'm hoping to give as gifts. Now I said that I also ordered UGG boots, so I'm going to show you those. You know, if you've ever purchased UGG boots, you know that they're quite pricey, anywhere from $119 to $200. I don't know if there's some that are over that, but the ones that I had been looking for had been $139, and I got them at Ruelala for, I believe these were either $59 or $69. This was last year, so I don't remember the exact price, but they are just adorable with the fur top at the ankle, all that good stuff for the UGG brand. And the site did say if you're between sizes or you're not quite sure, size up. So I'm usually an 8.5 to 9, and I didn't want to go over the 9, so I ordered 9s, and they are perfect, just the right size. So these were the cuffed ones. And then 2 years ago, because I enjoy Uggs, we don't really have weather that demands Uggs, but I don't know, I just enjoy the boots because they're so super comfortable. So these were a 2 year ago purchase, also from Ruelala, and they are the ones that are a little bit higher, and I kept with the tan because I had bought some black ones at Dillard's, paid full price about 3 years ago, and enjoyed them so much that I wanted more. So when the Ruelala site offers UGG, I always look them up, see what they have available, and I am sure that these were $69, and they had been, it was either $139 or $149. So, you know, for the UGG brand, being able to get those at a discounted price, you can rarely find these on sale in just normal stores. So Ruelala really helps out with that. So those are purchases that I can think of that I've made in the past. I'm sure there's more. I told you that I ordered some Pandora jewelry. I've ordered Kendra Scott jewelry for my daughter for her birthdays. You know, there's just amazing things and amazing deals that you can get if you have time to look for them. So Ruelala I would highly recommend, and of course Johnny Was, if you can find deals on it. What a lovely product and great quality from that company, and especially when you can find deals on it, that is just super. So we're looking at the Ruelala site, and as you can see, you can look for brands,
can see how many different brands they have. It's just absolutely incredible. Johnny Was. Currently there are 184 styles. I'm going to click on just the extra large and see what is available. So I guess what they do is take out the ones that are no longer available. So let's say that we were looking at this Elias blouse, which you can see is heavily embroidered. It retailed for $335, 40% off through Ruelala, $199.99. Or perhaps this Johnny Was Amour oversized shirt, retailed for $180, 44% off, $99.99. So that kind of gives you an idea of looking for Johnny Was. And of course there's not very much available right now because the Johnny Was window closed last week. So to know what is open this week, especially for women, and as you can see there's men, home, kids, clearance. Experiences would be, you know, traveling and going to concerts. Today's fix would be buying this one happens to be a nature mat, maybe for outdoors. So if I were to go to women, I would be able to see what boutiques are open for today, which would be Fendi, J. McLaughlin, Grazia, Pandora, yay. Tommy Bahama. That would be cool to look at. Anyway, Ruelala just offers, you know, so much. Oh my goodness, here's the Louis Vuitton site where you can, it says ends in 4 hours. So, you know, you can see that you've got just a small window of time to look at these sites. So if we went to Louis Vuitton and I wanted to see what totes were available, as you can see, all of these are pre-owned. Let's say that I wanted a never full PM. Right now it's $1,200. Gives you product details. This item is in very good condition, shows light signs of wear. Some wear on the vachetta handle leather. You have interest-free payments with Afterpay, which is an option. Let's go back to the women's site. Clothing, shoes, handbags, jewelry, accessories, beauty. So you just, you know, if you're a big shopper, coming back to this site often, you can snag some pretty good deals. So it's kind of a neat thing. So that is Ruelala.
So thank you for joining me on this video of looking at Johnny Was products and looking at the Ruelala website. I highly recommend it. It's, as I said, you had to sign up for it. Shipping is not great. I mean, it's $9.99 every time you ship. Now you can sign up for a year's worth for $30, but I don't order enough to justify the $30, so I might order once or twice on Ruelala. Kind of depends, and it kind of depends what I'm looking for or what I'm trying to find, or if I'm looking for gifts. But you know, if you're a person who shops really regularly, and when you see what Ruelala has to offer, the $30 might be okay for you. But for me, just the $9.99 shipping is fine. I have not returned, so I can't tell you about the return system, but it seems to be easy to return items. And there are so many different companies that are on the Ruelala site, including travel. I mean, you can even buy a trip and travel through Ruelala. But anyway, thanks for joining me, and I will see you next time. Many blessings to you as we enter this new, wonderful autumn season.